Kindergartners, Mrs. Battles. Hope you're doing awesome. Today, I want to talk to you about this hundreds chart I have in front of me. I went to mathplayground.com and found their interactive number chart, and you can too. Or in the description of this video, I also have a printable version of a hundreds chart that you can print out and color on. So you guys can pick what you want to do. If you want, you could even make your own hundreds chart. That would be super challenging to do 100 squares and to make a hundreds chart look just like this. That would be an extra challenge. So if you want to, you can. But however you want to access a hundreds chart today, that's what I want to encourage you to do, okay? So I picked the 1 to 100 hundreds chart. I clicked right here, and that's where it showed up. My friends, today I want to talk to you about this hundreds chart. Before I begin, I want you to make some noticings. What do you notice about this hundreds chart? What do you notice about where the numbers are? Right now, I want you to pause the video, and I want you to make some observations. If you're sitting with someone, maybe a parent or a sibling, you can talk to them about it. What do you notice? Now, once you've unpaused the video, I want to tell you right now that I'm making some noticings about the tens. Where do you notice where all the tens are? Remember, tens are when we count by tens. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and 100. Where do you notice where they are? All right, well, friends, I'm going to take my orange here, and I'm noticing all my tens are all the way on the right-hand side in this column here of the hundreds chart. So right now, on your hundreds chart, can you color all of your tens in? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and 100. All of our tens are here. Do you notice anything about the tens when we count by tens? What do you notice about those numbers? What do they look like? Do you see a pattern? Pause the video if you need to take some time to look. So I'm noticing when I count by tens, all of the numbers end in this 100 has 2 zeros at the end. And I'm also noticing the number right before the 0 goes up by 1. So 1 10 is 10, 2 tens is 20, 3 tens is 30, 4 tens is 40, 5 tens is 50, 6 tens is 60, 7 tens 70, 8 tens is 80, 9 tens is 90, and 10 tens is 100. Awesome, friends. So right now, can you make sure you colored all your tens orange? Remember to pause the video whenever you need to stop it to follow along for you, okay? Next, I am going to take another color. I'm going to pick blue this time, and I want you to make some other observations about the other numbers in the number chart. What do you notice about the other numbers? Take some time, and if you need to pause the video, go for it. Tell your buddy or whoever's next to you, what do you notice? So, friends, I'm going to take a look at this column here. If you go down this column where the 5 is up on top, here's a 5. And I want you to look down at all the numbers underneath the 5. Do you notice something interesting? They all have a number 5 in them. 5, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, and 95. They all have a 5 in them. And then if you notice, check out the number in front of the 5. So this 5 is all by itself. And then when you go down 1, this 5 has a 1 in front of it because it has 1 10 and a 5, so it's 15. Then this 5 has a 2 in front of it. This 5 has a 3 in front of it, and so on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. 5, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95. So they're all end in 5s, and then the number in front of the 5s goes up by 1 each time. Can you check the other columns? Do the other columns follow a similar pattern? They should. They should all start with just the number here, and then in this row, they all should have a 1 in front of them, except for the very last one, which is a 2. Starts the 20s. And all these are 20s, so they all have a 2 in front of them. All of these are 30s, so they all have a 3 in front of them. All of these have a 4 in front of them, and so they are all in the 40s, except for this one. It starts the 50s. 50s, so they all have a 5 in front. 60s all have a 6 in front. 70s all have a 7 in front. And 80s all have an 8 in front. And finally, the 90s all have a 9 in front. So these all have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 as you go down. Pretty interesting, huh, friends? Now, if you've colored it in like I have, you should be able to count by 5s and 10s pretty easily. We have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, and then we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, and 100. Alrighty, friends, make sure that you've colored it in like I have. And if you find any other patterns, try to color in those patterns too. Talk to a parent or an adult or even another family member and talk about what you notice about your hundreds chart. Do you see any other patterns that I didn't talk about or anything else interesting or cool? Have fun, have an amazing time, check this hundreds chart out or make your own. I'm so proud of you. Keep working hard and I'll talk to you soon.